Good morning, Sault Ste. Marie, Chippewa, and Algoma. Welcome to Special Report. Welcome to First Local Mornings. Jeepers.
It's been a month and you does it.
Whatever. Maybe we're doing a special report for Halloween.
Listen, let's do that when Colette comes back.
We're dressing up how we were when we did Special Report. That's our Halloween costume.
That's true.
Yeah.
When I first started co-hosting with you.
It was Special Report back then.
It was Special Report.
Yeah. So good morning to First Local. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Obviously, Dan is dressed as a security guard, and I am dressed as Mr.
Somewhat.
Rogers. The Tom Hanks movie.
Yeah.
Beautiful Neighborhood. Yep. So, pretty much the way I dress every day, though.
Yeah, that's what I said when I saw that
more or
sweater.
less, yeah.
You had to dig that one out of the closet.
No, just in the bottom drawer. It is quite warm, though.
Yeah.
It's very thick. Okay, moving along. Speaking of Halloween, we're going to have a video for you at the end of the show after the 7-day weather. One of our reporters here, Dan Gray, went out the last couple nights and he took some photos and videos around to Ste. Marie. People have their houses decorated for Halloween. So we're going to have that coming up at the end of the show. Make sure you stick around for that. Also, today at 1 p.m., we've got Doug Ford's press conference coming from Etobicoke today. And Stephen Lecce, the Minister of Education, will be there, as well as Dr. Barbara Yaffe, who's the Associate Chief Medical Officer of Health. So 1 p.m., make sure you come back to First Local at 1 to watch that. Yes. We'll have that live for you as well. And we will also have other stuff available today as well. So
absolutely.
Make sure you check in all day long. Okay.
Yeah.
I wrote a story, 6 months ago. Do you know what that story might have been about?
Maybe about some spacing issues on some buses.
Yeah, spacing issues on buses, specifically the buses that travel all around Ontario.
Yeah, not necessarily transit
Not the
buses.
Sault Ste. Marie buses.
That's right.
Credit to the city. You guys did the bus thing right. But there is a bus that travels around Ontario.
Yep.
And I wrote a story saying they were not sufficiently spacing because of the way that they were spacing on the buses. They were doing every other aisle, but then you had the person behind you that was still within 6 feet. Because if you do every other seat on the bus row, that's not actually 6 feet apart. So you're actually closer together than what
That's right.
What it was should have been. Apparently no one listened. I'm used to that. And now we have a potential COVID-19 exposure site. Guess where that happens to be?
Well, that very same bus.
Exactly.
That very same company that you wrote about.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. Yeah. So, unfortunately, if you are on an Ontario Northland bus on October the 26th, there's 3 different ones you have to be concerned about. The 11 a.m. bus from Toronto to Sudbury, if you were in rows 1 to 5, and then the 5:30 bus from Sudbury to Sprague in rows 1 to 5, and then the shuttle from Sprague to Elliott Lake in rows 1 to 6. Now, this is only a notification of a potential exposure. At this time, there's no confirmed cases connected to the individual traveling on those buses. APH has made aware all of the Algoma residents that they know of that were in those seats through contact tracing, obviously. And if you have not been contacted by APH, you're not considered a close contact. Now, the risk of your infection here is low, but monitor your symptoms until November the 9th. If you have any COVID-19 symptoms, call APH. Their number is 705-759-5404. That's 705-759-5404. Or you can just go to Algoma Public Health's website, and their phone number is there as well. So if you were on the Ontario Northland bus on any of those 3 routes on October 26th at those times, monitor to see if you have any COVID-19 symptoms.
Yes, and
Alrighty, moving along before
getting the heat turned down, Producer Mike. We appreciate that.
Yeah, it's like 700 degrees in here, and I'm wearing the thickest sweater on the planet.
Those can't see behind the scenes.
You can't see behind the scenes, but the heat was actually stuck on in here. Plus, we have like 700 lights beaming down on us.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting a tan. It's cooler on a Miami beach than it is in here right now.
Well, we bought him some time. He's back at the desk there. So, St. Mary's College Alumni Association has announced charitable foundation and a website launch. Excuse me. So today, which would have been yesterday, the St. Mary's College Alumni Association announced the launch of a new alumni website, which is at stmaryscollege.ca, and the availability of a Mount St. Mary's Support Fund, a charitable foundation to support a student scholarship program. The association has been providing scholarships since 2006, and today has given out 100 scholarships valued at over $50,000. If you want to read more about that, you can go to SiouxOnline.com there. So we can,
they're actually really stepping it up. It's good.
Yeah.
Plus, St. Mary's has that beautiful new high school, too.
Yes, and that's my old high school. So.
Oh, you went there?
Well, not the new one, but the old one. But but St. Mary's.
Yeah, the new one. I drive by on my way to work every day. It's fantastic.
It is. It's a beautiful building.
Got great outdoor fields and everything with it, too.
Yeah.
Okay, moving along. The Michigan Department of Health and Human Services has launched a media campaign. They're letting you know about some mental health counseling that's free, that you can, it's a statewide campaign for anyone who's having mental health issues because of COVID-19, emotional distress, things like that. You can talk to a trained counselor over the phone. It's called Be Kind to Your Mind campaign, and you can actually go to our website and you'll find the phone number there. This actually started back in May 13th. Staff 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They've just added more staff in so that people can actually get through and not just sit on hold all day.
Right.
And the number you want to call is 888-535-6136 and press 8 at the prompt. It's also federally funded as well, and the Michigan State Police are also involved too. So if you are experiencing emotional distress in Michigan, you can call that number and they can help you out, including even if you're feeling suicidal, they can send the police over to take you to the hospital and things like that.
Yeah, and that's very important. Okay, we want to remind you once again about the flu clinic that is planned tomorrow, the second drive-through flu clinic. So this is planned for Halloween on October 31st from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 765 Queen Street East. Vehicles can enter via the Queen Street entrance to the parking lot for COVID-19 screening and clinic registration. Any patient above 6 months in age is welcome. Parents should come with an adult in the back seat with their child. The clinic will only have regular dose flu vaccines available. They appreciate everyone's patience and ask that they allow vehicles attending other Queen Street businesses to pass through the queue as well. So there you go, a reminder for that once again.
Yep.
I guess the first one was very successful. So.
Yes. And then there's also the one happening at GFL Gardens as well. That's on Fridays and Saturdays. However, Tuesday and Wednesday from 5 to 8, you have to call the Algoma Ontario Health team, and they can you book an appointment for those. So the one at GFL Gardens, you need an appointment for. That one you can do up as drive-through.
Right.
Okay, move along. Sioux College. Okay, so because of COVID-19, Sioux College decided that they would partner with CIBC to create a Future Heroes bursary. Now, this is for students who are in a healthcare field,
right?
And they've applied for this bursary. Now, the bursary is valued at $2,500. And it's a tribute to everyone who's bravely fighting COVID-19 and support the next generation of those who have an ambition in healthcare. Congratulations to Sioux College students Megan and Asa, both enrolled in the first year of the Collaborative Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. So congratulations to Megan and Asa.
Yes, congratulations, and also
both getting a $2,500 boost to their bank account.
Yes,
or paying down their tuition.
Yeah, and we got some more good news here for graduates at Collège Notre Dame, which is in Sudbury. Vanessa Sauve, who graduated from there, was recently presented the Lieutenant Governor's Community Volunteer Award. This coveted recognition pays tributes to students who not only completed the required number of volunteer hours to graduate, but who go above and beyond while completing her secondary school studies at Collège Notre Dame. Vanessa completed close to 1,300 community volunteer hours. So congratulations, Vanessa.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to do like what? Is it 100 volunteer hours or something for high school now? Or is
it was 40.
40?
Back, I don't even think it's. I think it's still only 40. But yeah.
So she definitely blew that one out of the park. She did enough volunteer hours probably for her whole school.
Oh yeah.
Okay, moving along. Oh, this is exciting. The mayor's first Christmas card competition. Mayor Provenzano is inviting all elementary school-age children to take part in a competition to design his annual Christmas card by submitting a holiday drawing. Okay, so this is what Mayor Christian said. He said, staying connected to friends and family has been more difficult than usual this year, and a Christmas card is one way to show support and compassion to one another. Through this initiative, we hope to encourage the festive spirit and importance of connectedness while also showcasing the talents of our local students. Okay, so he's going to pick 3 winning designs, and they will be the mayor's official 2020 Christmas card. The winning 3 winners will have their name, age, and school mentioned in the Christmas card. They'll also receive a gift certificate and a copy of the Christmas card personally signed by the mayor. Now, the way you go about this is you go to sault-ste-marie.ca, the city's website, /Christmas card competition. You can also drop your Christmas cards off at the Civic Center downtown. And the deadline for submissions is November the 15th, and winners will be announced on November the 18th. I'm pretty sure I'm not getting a Christmas card from the mayor this year. Maybe next year.
Okay, I'll quickly
Not disappointed though.
Yeah, I'll quickly get this one in, which involves parking tickets. So, Toys for Tickets campaign begins November 1st. City of Sault Ste. Marie is pleased to announce the kickoff to its annual Toys for Tickets campaign. The program invites every person who receives a parking ticket, I'll make sure to write a whole bunch in the next while, from November 1st to December 1st, 2020, to pay the fine amount by donating a new children's toy of equal or greater value to support the community's Christmas cheer efforts. To donate, every person who receives a parking ticket during the month of November, excluding accessible parking fines, can bring their parking ticket with an unwrapped toy in its original packaging and proof of purchase to the Transit main office at 111 Huron Street in Sault Ste. Marie. There you go.
That's good.
Yeah, so if you do get a ticket, it's a good way to donate in a different way. I think the second year now doing that. So, okay, let's look at our camera outside. We do see that it was very cold overnight. You might have had to warm up your car, -7 at one point there. There was a bit of frost on the vehicles. We are going to see the sun today though, because it is clear out there, and things are going to be looking okay for Halloween, but I'll have those details coming up before the rain comes back on Saturday night. Our camera is brought to you by Wireless Com, and our weather is brought to you by Northern Lights Detailing. I'll have all those details coming up right after this break. Stay tuned.
It's been a while since I've seen Joe. We were a couple of pranksters, and Joe was always full of surprises. But today, he's the one in for a surprise.
The thing is, Joe doesn't live here anymore. For people living with dementia, getting lost can happen unexpectedly. Are you ready to help? Help people living with dementia live safely in our communities. Contact your local Alzheimer's Society and visit findingyourwayontario.ca.
Canada United is a movement to show local businesses some love. Right now, they could use our support more than ever. So we're asking Canadians to buy local and spread the word. And every time you watch our videos or like our posts, we'll contribute 5 cents to small business relief, starting with this video. So keep watching and tell your friends, because buying local can make a big impact. And small actions can too. Canada United. Together we can make a difference.
A message from the Government of Canada.
Aiden, get dressed. Buddy, no. Almost there. Lift your leg. Yep. Aiden, get dressed.
For someone with MS, living in a body that doesn't listen to you some days
Get dressed.
can be an act of greatness.
Good morning and welcome back to First Local on your Friday morning. Yes, October 30th. We're just about at the end of the month. Saying good morning to Ineki, Margaret, and Carolyn. So good morning. Thank you for watching us on Facebook. If you have a Facebook shout out, birthday, anniversary, whatever you want, just leave it there. We will get to it for you. And just a quick reminder too as well, since you can see I'm wearing my KC Security shirt, Pumpkin Patrol is going on tomorrow night for KC Security, so we'll be providing free patrols throughout the neighborhoods of Sault Ste. Marie, and you can call between 6 p.m. and 4 a.m. if you need any assistance with maybe a check at your house or property or your business. We will provide that free of charge for the whole city between those hours, just a way to give back to the community. So make sure you do remember that you can call us. Of course, if it's an emergency situation, you can call the police, but for any minor stuff, give us a call. We'll help you out. Okay, so here's our radar shot. We don't have a lot of activity going on at the moment. We are enjoying nice clear skies overnight, but of course it was cold, so there's a bit of cloud cover. We're not seeing much, but tomorrow night, and it's not on the radar yet, you won't see it, but tomorrow night we are going to see some precipitation move back in, and it's going to be in the form of rain because we are going to be warming up. So let's get through our temperatures here for the region first. We're going to look at 2 degrees today in Thunder Bay, 0 in Wawa, -4 in Timmins, 2 here in the Sioux, and then 0s in Elliott Lake and Sudbury. Overnight, yes, it's still pretty chilly out there. -4 in Thunder Bay, -3 in Wawa, -9 in Timmins. It'll be -4 here in Sault Ste. Marie overnight, and then -6 in Elliott Lake and -7 in Sudbury. Continuing on, currently we are sitting at 4 out there. The clouds are still in place, but the sun will peek out later on today. We will see a mix of sun and cloud. Winds will be 15 kilometers north, so a chilly breeze, which is going to make it feel like -2. Temperature is going to get up to 2 degrees only, so it is going to stay pretty cool. Our normals for the time of year are 7 degrees is your high and low is 0, so we are both below those on both areas there. So -4 overnight. We are clearing out once again, and then we will see a low of -4, wind chill of -10 overnight. So it will be a little bit chilly, but we're going to get up for our Halloween and trick-or-treating. We're going to get up to 6 degrees with a mix of sun and cloud. But that's going to change. So here's the thing, and hopefully this will hold off until after trick-or-treating is done, because it's going to turn into a mess as we get into the evening. So the winds are going to be southeast 20 kilometers gusting to 50 in the afternoon, and then they're going to change to south 40 gusting to 70 by the evening and into the overnight. So the wind chill will be -10 in the morning. Overnight, tomorrow night, there will be periods of rain and wind with a low of 2 degrees. Continuing on, you're going to see rain or snow showers on Sunday, high of 3 degrees with a low of -4 overnight with another chance of some flurries. And then we are going to see on Monday, 5 degrees with a mix of sun and cloud, and a low of -2 on Monday night, and we will see partly cloudy on Monday night. So hopefully we can get through the evening hours before that nasty weather rather comes in, because it's going to be windy. Chris and I will be back right after this break with more news. Make sure you stay tuned.
Recently, the Government of Ontario established a $100 million affordability fund to help Ontarians who don't qualify for low-income conservation programs ease the burden of their electricity bill. Whether you rent or own your home, as long as you pay your electric bill, you could qualify. There are 3 levels of support available. The first is a home energy kit with upgrades like smart power bars and LED light bulbs. The second includes Energy Star appliances that help keep things cool during the hot summer months. The third is for electrically heated homes so that your power bills don't break the bank during those long Canadian winters. Plus, all upgrades, including installation, are completely free of charge. Visit affordabilityfund.org or call 1-855-494-FUND to find out if you qualify.
And welcome back to First Local Mornings for Friday, October the 30th, our last show before Halloween. Just a reminder, at the end of the show, we're going to have a Halloween video of Dan Gray. He went around town and shot a bunch of houses over the last couple nights. So stay tuned for that. We'll have it right after your 7-day weather forecast, right after the next commercial break. Okay, the Ontario Hockey League was supposed to start in early December. Not happening. Now they're hoping to play in February. Now they're going to be dropped. Normally they play 68 games. They're going to drop down to 40. Their plan is to start on February the 4th. The playoffs, though, will be cut in half, so there'll only be 8 teams in the playoffs instead of 16. And the first round will be a best of 5. The next 2 rounds will be best of 7. And obviously the winner then goes on to the national championships, the Memorial Cup. And that is slated to start on June 17th, and it'll either be in Oshawa or Sault Ste. Marie. So the Memorial Cup could be here this coming season. One issue for the OHL is body contact. Ontario Sport Minister Lisa MacLeod said earlier this month she wants physical contact removed. That includes body checking to have a season. I'm not sure how you have hockey without body checking, unless you're 5 years old. And they also have another problem, which is cross-border play, because there's 3 teams in the States, which is Flint Firebirds, Erie Otters, and obviously the Saginaw Spirit as well. But they are saying they're going to structure it so you only play teams in your geographical region this year, and not be traveling all over the province. So I guess they're basically like keeping you in your own sort of division without paying a lot of, because you're playing 28 less games.
And they can't have hubs because, of course, these kids are in school.
They can't do hubs unless,
so they can't have one city they're all in. So.
And the other, Quebec Major Junior Hockey League is already playing, and the Western Hockey League will be starting actually before the OHL. They're the last ones to start at the OHL. So.
Okay. Some news for the Lake Superior State Hockey. They have announced their 2020-21 season schedule. In conjunction with the Western Collegiate Hockey Association, the Lakers' schedule consists of 25 games total, including 7 non-conference meetings and 18 conference games. All contests will be played against WCHA opponents this season, including the non-conference matches. Lake Superior State will continue to comply with all federal, state, and local mandates, as well as both the NCAA and the WCHA guidelines. In addition, the 4 pillars of Laker safety, social distancing, mask, face covering, sanitation, personal social responsibility will be followed at all athletic events. So there you go, Laker hockey, which is big over there in Sault, Michigan.
Yes, and then now CFL. Okay, there was no CFL this past year, obviously.
Right.
So first time the Grey Cup has not been contested since I think it was World War II, something like that. But the Commissioner, Randy Ambrose, has come out and said they're looking at their options to do a 2021 season. They're hoping that they'll be able to do either limited spectators or no fans. Those are the 2 options they're presently looking at, and they're going to be able to provide us with more details in about a month from now. And at that point, we will be able to tell you a little bit more. But they are saying they want to do the 2021 season with or without spectators. So I guess they're going to have to basically live off of television revenues for that. But you can actually charge probably more for commercials because no one can go to the game.
That's true. So people with you know, they want to advertise, they're going to be laughing. So NFL coming up, we have the Indianapolis Colts versus the Detroit Lions, who, well, they've actually hit 500 this year.
Yeah, they're actually playing 500. And they won as many games this season as they did all of last.
Yeah,
exactly. So it's all uphill for now for Detroit Lions. Yeah.
Come on, guys, you can do it.
One more win and you pass last year.
In college football, Michigan State Spartans will be playing the University of Michigan. So that's what's coming up.
So that's a Big Ten. That's a big Big Ten matchup coming up this weekend for both Michigan universities. So, we will be back with the 7-day forecast in just a minute. Hold tight.
Game. What do you got to say to that?
I was arrested.
211, how can I help you?
Hi, I'm really worried about my sister. She doesn't leave her house much. She doesn't even come to our family things. I barely see her smile anymore.
Can you tell me a bit more about the situation?
I think her husband might be... I don't know. Whenever he's around, she's nervous, like she doesn't want to make a mistake.
Do you think that he might be hurting her?
I think so.
Okay, let's figure out how we can help your sister.
You know what? You got spunk.
Well,
I hate spunk.
Aiden, get dressed. Buddy, no. Almost there. Lift your leg. Yep. Aiden, get dressed.
For someone with MS, living in a body that doesn't listen to you some days
Get dressed.
can be an act of greatness.
Good morning and welcome back to First Local, just after 8:26 on your Friday morning. We'll thank our sponsors. So KC Security, thank you for sponsoring this show. Reminder, Pumpkin Patrol tomorrow for them.
Thank you for sponsoring Dan's shirt as well.
Yeah, thank you for sponsoring my shirt. And then Northern Lights Detailing, make sure you check them out. They're at 632 Great Northern Road. They sponsor our weather. And then Wireless Comm sponsors our camera shots you see every morning. So let's look at our 7-day here. We've got a mix of sun and cloud for Halloween before that rainy, wet, windy weather comes in Saturday night. Sleet on Sunday, and then look at this. We're looking at some very good temperatures popping up by Wednesday and Thursday. If all holds true, we're looking at the low to mid-teens, 14 degrees in sun, and then continuing on to 12 on Friday. Overnight lows will trend upwards as well and hit 7 degrees by Wednesday and Thursday. Let's look at our Weather Watcher photo here for you, which is another one from Kim in Nova Scotia. So there we go.
Beautiful pic.
Beautiful shot with the fall colors there. I love that we're getting all these photos from all around the world. We got some featured coming up from the Netherlands too, so stay tuned for those next week.
Finland or something as well.
Yeah, we've got them from all over. So send them to ontvweather@gmail.com. Include your name and location. They go up to SiouxOnline.com as well as here on First Local. So make sure that you do send those in. We really appreciate it. They also go to our social medias as well. So, as we mentioned, we've been teasing the video coming up here. This is going to be a video that you're going to see, which includes the Halloween houses that are around the city. So this is from our reporter Dan Gray, so enjoy the video.
Whether this is Halloween, the Monster Mash, or Ghostbusters is your jam, if you love Halloween, then you love Halloween-themed houses. A tour of Sault Ste. Marie's houses to see, as told to me by readers, took me all over town, including down to 581 Bush Street, the home of Keith Bowser.
Well, because the kids haven't really had a chance to get out of the house during COVID, so this is a nice chance for them to at least enjoy the lights and the Halloween costume decorations.
If you wander out to Churchill Ave, you'll come across Kai Carter's place. She's been decorating with her father since she was a child.
We're hoping the kids can still have some fun this year because everything else has basically been ruined for them. So we're trying to do stuff for the kids as much as we can with Halloween.
Just like Bush Street, Simpson Street has a freaky front yard display that's a must-see if you're a Halloween enthusiast like me. While you're down there, stop by Kohler Street and grab some goodies Saturday night. The owner says he'll be open for business. Displays can be located all over the city. There are Facebook groups dedicated to finding them. For On TV, I'm Dan Gray.
Thank you very much, Dan Gray, for that. That was an amazing video to see all those different houses around the city all dressed up for Halloween. Also go to SiouxOnline.com. We have photos of not only those houses, but other ones as well. It's right on our homepage. Plus, if you go to our Facebook page for Sioux Online, it's the pinned post at the top for Halloween houses, and I'm going to keep it pinned there all the way through to Monday. We'll be back at 1 p.m. with Doug Ford. He's going to be joined by Stephen Lecce and Barbara Yaffe, who's the Associate Chief Medical Officer of Health. So make sure you come back at 1 o'clock for that. Happy Halloween, and have a fantastic morning.
Take care, everybody. Have a safe Halloween.